Hello, loves. Some of you have asked and I have delivered. You wanted a penguin cake? Well, this is a baby penguin cake because it's so darn cute. All right, so I started off with some marble cake and chocolate mousse because those two combinations are chef's kiss. I didn't want it to be too big, so I had used a 6-inch cake and I basically just stacked them on top of each other. I knew this was going to be a little taller, but I didn't put any stability, but I was like, okay, we'll see how this works out. So I wanted to carve the shape, make it more round from the top and a little bit just square from the bottom for the body. You guys know I am not wasteful, so I'm going to take those little crumbs that I am cutting off, mix them all up, and make it into a dome shape for the top of the head. Now, I cannot take credit for this design. I did see it on Chel's Sweets because I'll Google images, and I'm like, oh my God, this is such a cute penguin. So I wanted to kind of copy that. I believe she is on YouTube, and this is where I got the inspiration from. Okay, now you guys know the cake has been chilled, so it's a lot easier to ice. Basically just piping around. A lot of you said this is my signature type of piping, I guess, so I will continue to do the roundabout piping. So many people use ganache for like the outside layer, and I don't know, I guess I'm just stuck with Swiss meringue buttercream. To me, I'm like, oh no, I have to make another thing and add it on top of the list. But Swiss meringue buttercream seems to work well when it's chilled, so why change it? One of these days, I will venture into the world of ganache and see what the difference is. Okay, so I am making sure I have a good base to work with because this is all going to be piping. I got out my grass tip and now I am painstakingly piping out the design. So the shape is a heart face in the front and kind of an oval for the stomach part. When I tell you guys, you don't realize how painful this is to pipe little grass hair type tips on a cake like this. It takes a while. Your wrist starts to hurt, but it's just so worth it. It looks so fuzzy and cute. But what does end up happening with this type of thing is when you are piping like this, sometimes if there's a little bit of sugar or even a little tiny crumb in the buttercream, it'll get stuck in that grass piping tip and you'll have to constantly try to clean it out so that it pipes well again. Very, very annoying. Anywho, for the little arms, I just decided to do them in buttercream pipes. I used the star tip and just went up and down to make like a arm, I guess. Sorry, an arm. This was the easiest part of the whole cake. Phew! You know what this baby penguin reminds me of? Have you guys watched Happy Feet? I know it's an older movie, but it's just so cute and I loved it. Although when I watched it recently, there's a lot of scenes that make you kind of question, like it's a little sexually, I don't know, but still cute regardless. So I used some fondant for the eyes and the little beak as well as the feet. And that's pretty much it. She's all done. Just a cute little happy baby penguin. So I'm going to try and sell this on Instagram. And if it doesn't sell, then I'll just cut into it and show you guys some cake guts. Penguin cake guts.